So all in all, I'd say I'm well prepped.
It's good to see you, Professor.
And you. I was hoping our paths would cross today, before you immersed yourself in studies. Did I hear you masterfully evade Professor Weasley's interrogation regarding our late arrival?
I did my best, but I'm fairly certain she suspects we're not being entirely forthcoming.
Yes, well, Professor Weasley is a brilliant and astute witch. It was right to keep the details to yourself for now. We don't know where this path we've embarked upon will lead. It may require a bit more flexibility with your time than she would approve of. And she may feel obliged to share details with the headmaster that would be better left between us.
Understood, Professor.
Good. Now, as capable as you are, I believe the ability you possess obliges you to be well-trained. Happily, you have the benefit of an exceptionally skilled team of witches and wizards to guide you. Speaking of guides, and so that I may avoid another not-so-subtle reproof from Professor Weasley, why don't I show you the clever enchantment we included in the field guide's map? Unfold it and have a look. The map is enchanted to help you find your way.
This will be incredibly helpful. Thank you.
Now, sounds like you've quite a day ahead, what with classes and a trip to Hogsmeade for supplies, including your own wand. You'll enjoy Mr. Ollivander. He's an exceptional craftsman and a good friend. I shall reach out when I have more information about our mysterious locket. For now, focus on your classes and pay attention. More than your owls may hinge on the magic you are able to master within these walls.
뭐 날라다녀. 나 궁금한 건 참을 수 없어. 오! 뭔 소리야? 안 열리네. 너무 신기해. 뭐가 날라다녀. 잡을 수 있는 건 아닌가? 그거 같아. 어크 악보 같아서 잡을 수 있는 줄. 이건 뭐지? 아무것도 안 보이는데.
Hello, Lenora. What are you looking at?
Everyone thinks I'm utterly balmy. Samantha thinks I'm potty. But it's this painting. I never noticed it before. If I know Hogwarts, and I do, an empty frame doesn't appear for no reason. There's something more to this.
Have you gained any insights about the painting since you've been studying it?
I did discover that casting Lumos has an effect of some kind. But I'm not sure what to do next.
Are there other empty paintings like this around the school?
Yes, a few. This entire place is somewhat of a riddle, to be honest. If I can work out the riddle of this one, I'll know what to do with all of them. As good a place as any to begin.
If I have the time, I may look. Could be intriguing.
I've been racking my brains long enough. I hope you'll have better luck than I have. Do come and find me if you stumble on something illuminating that solves the mystery.
Lumos. 오. 루모스? 잠깐만.
Lumos.
오,
Spot must be a clue. I should look around in case it's nearby.
오, 오, 계단 밑에, 뭐, 동그라미? 오! 계단 밑에. 계단 밑에 무슨 석상 같은 게 있었네. 계단. 뭐야? 이렇게 알려주면 재미없잖아. 노잼, 내가 찾고
This
싶었어요.
looks like the location from the painting. What could be so special about it?
뭔가 있음. 뭔가.
Revelio.
오, 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 오,
Lumos.
오,
Let's get you back to your frame, little moth.
오, 오, 오. 어떡해?
I knew there was a connection.
오,
I should tell her
오,
to solve the puzzle of that empty frame.
오, 없어졌어. 오,
Lenora, I solved the mystery of that painting.
You did? How?
I found the location depicted in the painting, and then I cast Lumos to guide a moth back to the frame.
All very logical, I suppose. Pity I was so close to solving it. You have a knack for solving riddles. Natty's good at that too. So is Neat, although he does tend to over-explain. Well, I'm glad someone figured it out.
이걸 못해서 지금까지 고생했다고?
I should have seen that.
재밌다. 근데 아까 뭐가 또 있었는데? 아,
What are you up to now? That's the last time I have a potion idea that I don't write down.
오. 어디로 가야 될까? 오, 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 내가 호그와트에 있어. 강의실을 가려면 어떻게 해야 되는지 아는 사람. 아, 귀여워. 아, 귀여워. 귀여워. 오. 오. 오.
Potions is dull and charms is dire. Nothing's as clever as playing with fire.
서브캐가 없는데요? 퀘스트를 주세요. 오, 멋있다. 오, 멋있다.
Oh, my exams.
씨바.
One of them deserves more than I'd say.
뭐야? 뭐야?
Rebellion.
오! 오, 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 이거 완전 그거 아니냐? 그 암흑시야 아님? 레벨리오 좋은 마법이네. 오, 없어졌어! 뭐임? 그냥 돌아다니기만 해도 재밌는데? 이거 갓겜 아니냐?
Rebellion.
아무것도 없네. 오. 졸지에 땡땡이 치는 학생이 되어버린 거임. 하지만 학교가 너무 재밌어요. 안녕?
Lumos.
어떻게 해야 열어줄까? 이게 뭐더라? 아. 오, 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 오.
What? Go free yourself. Oh, that's whack, man.
와! 귀여워. 무섭게 생겼어. 홍차 무한 리필. 이거 그거 아니냐? 화형 당하는데 재밌어서. 개웃기네. 이건 뭐지? 아.
On another adventure, are we?
오! 나를 봤어. 뭔데? 너무 재밌음. 아, 고양이! 아, 고양이! 아, 귀여워. 여기 고양이들 다 너무 애교쟁이야. 안녕하세요? 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 오. 대박 이쁘다. 이거 그 우리 기숙사에도 있던 그 그림이다. 드디어 강의실에.
Some of us don't necessarily want him to get back to the lesson.
예쁘다.
Here. Behind you. There is an open seat here.
Thank you.
Hello, I am Nettie. So you are the new
아까 들은
student.
애다.
Have you met Professor Ronan yet?
Shall we begin? Welcome to Year 5 of Charms. Now, this will be a crucial year in your education on the art of charm work. But I am confident that we will take hold with the passion and rigor requisite of such a challenge. Right? Now, everyone, please open your textbooks to page 517. But before we begin, can anyone here tell me the difference between the incantations of the color change and growth charms? Anyone? Anyone? I am afraid it is too late to study now. My, the summer months must have really taken a toll on you all. By the looks of it, you all spent your holidays practicing Obliviate on one another. Do you even remember how to perform a basic summoning charm? Well, it seems that we are in dire need of review. Everyone get into pairs and take positions on opposite sides of the classroom. Now let's put those textbooks to use as the blunt objects you so believe they are, and take turns summoning them out of one another's hands. Only one book will be needed per partnership, Miss Dale. Thank you. Get into place now.
오. 아씨요.
Akio. That is not bad.
You are a swift learner. I see a lot of potential, but remember, potential is nothing without practice. Keep at it.
아씨요를 5학년에 배운다고?
Very good, everyone. That's enough of that. Well, as you all seem to have the basics down, and it is an exceptionally lovely day, I was thinking...
아니 무슨 수업이 있다고요?
a little excursion outside for a spot of fresh air. After me. I've always found that fun goes hand in hand with mastery, as I'm sure the Quidditch players amongst us would agree. So, what better than a bit of sport to put our prowess with the summoning charm to the test, right?
웃음이 많으시네요. 오.
So why don't we have our newest student start us off? Very simply, cast Accio on one of the spheres and relinquish your charm at the... Splendid! Now, think of this like gobstones, if you will. But instead of throwing the marbles out, you are summoning them toward you. Not to worry. That's it! Happens to the best of us. Very good. Points to Hufflepuff. But there's certainly no sport in playing without some friendly competition. Miss Onai, would you care to give our new student a bit of a challenge? Come on up. You'll be the blues, just as before, and Miss Onai, you are playing red. Clear?
Yes, sir.
아씨. 거기 내 자리야. 아, 저기다가 놓는 거였어? 몰랐네.
Splendid!
Let us give it. That is how it's done.
왜 이렇게 잘해? 짱나게. 안돼, 지방생. 어? 내냈어. 아니, 야, 이런 게 어딨어. 존나 부담스러움. 아, 그렇지.
A perfect score. Remarkable.
아, 무서워. 더 높은 게 없는 거지?
Let us make this a bit more interesting, shall we?
저요? 아, 씨발. 내 말이.
I'll say.
예요.
Chatter, focus now. You will need it.
교수님이 제일 재밌어 보이는데요.
Settles it all.
진짜 교수님이 제일 재밌어 보인다고. 예스. 씨발, 제발 떨어지지 마. 어우.
Very good.
왜? 깜짝이야. 아, 이게 뭐라고 이렇게 긴장이 되냐? 좀만 더. 그렇지. 30점이야? 네, 이번에 50점을 무조건 따야 되는데, 저게 말이 되나? 저 말이 되나? 너무 어려워요. 잠깐만. 신중하게.
But try not to be nervous. You are doing quite well.
그래도 착한 친구. 좀만 더.
Excellent control there.
아깝다.
Very good, both of you. Well done.
끝. 3세판 해줘.
Class is dismissed. Gather your things on the way out.
그래도 좋은 승부였다.
A tight game. It turns out we were evenly matched. Took me weeks to become proficient with Accio. Took weeks for me to get anything right when I transferred here. It gets easier, I promise.
착한 친구구나.
That's good to hear. It's a lot to take in all at once.
To put it lightly, I remember how I felt when I first arrived. I transferred here from Wagadu just before my 4th year. My mother received an offer to teach divination here. Before I knew it, we had left Uganda and were halfway around the world at a new school in a new country.
Is Wagadu much bigger than Hogwarts?
Wagadu School of Magic is the largest wizarding school in the world. So yes, bigger than Hogwarts. But it never seemed intimidating or overwhelming to me. It always felt like home.
Is Wagadu a castle like Hogwarts?
Its address is Mountains of the Moon. It is not so much a castle as a beautiful edifice carved out of the mountainside. I remember the first time I saw it, the mist was so thick I could hardly make out anything at all. And then it just materialized before me, this enormous school that seemed to be floating in midair.
예쁠 것 같아.
This may seem an odd question, but is magic the same there as it is here?
Mostly, yes. but I did have to learn how to use a wand when I arrived here. Hardly anyone at Wagadu uses one.
You can cast spells without a wand.
Oh, yes. I find wandless magic to be much more instinctive. Not to mention quite convenient if one is without their wand. I must admit, however, that I am growing quite fond of using a wand. It seems very dramatic.
It's nice to learn about another wizarding school.
Thank you for asking. I do miss Wagadu, but I am glad to be here at Hogwarts. Ah, I think Professor Ronan wants to talk to you. Better not keep him waiting. Until next time.
착한 친구.
Of course, you can use Accio on humans, if you're so inclined.
Well, you'd be using it on clothing, to be precise, Sebastian. You know it won't work.
After my brother learned the summoning charm, it was constant Accio this, Accio that. Fairy flying everywhere. Quite unsafe, really.
뭐 들어있어. 나비다. 예쁘다.
A word, if you would.
네, 잠시만요.
Professor Ronan reminds me of my grandfather. Loads of wisdom,
괴팍해?
but a bit mad.
아주 웃음 많고 자상하시던데. 좀 이상하긴 하지만.
You wanted to speak with me, Professor?
I did. I trust your first charms lesson lived up to expectation.
Well, an outdoor competition wasn't exactly the lesson I was expecting, sir.
What charm is there in the expected? And what a close match between you and Miss Onai. Invigorating.
Thank you, Professor. I enjoyed the match.
Miss Onai is always a fierce competitor, though I sense that she is a bit distracted of late. Now, Professor Weasley has asked that your professors give you instruction outside of the ordinary curriculum. Expect to hear from me soon regarding a special assignment that I am preparing for you.
오. 이거 영화에서 봤던 것 같은데. 재밌다. 위는 뭐지? 교수... 교수님 방인가 보다. 아까 교수님이 여기서 나왔으니까.
Hello there. You're the new student, aren't you?
안녕.
Hello. You wanted to speak to me?
Samantha Dale. I've been eager to meet you. You're the student everyone's been whispering about. Hope your first day's going well. You certainly seem to hold your own in charms.
I've been fortunate. Beginner's luck.
My brother William would tell you not to be so humble and to trust your abilities. Then again, he tends to be overconfident in his. Well, better see to my charms homework. I'm afraid I can't count on beginner's luck to impress Professor Ronan.
다들 열심히네. 파이팅이야. 너무 좋다. 이쪽이 레번클로 기숙사 근처일 것 같은 느낌. 그래, 로넨 교수님 되게 착한 분인 것 같아. 귀여워. 귀여워. 이야. 여기 애들 왠지 왠지 똑똑해 보임. 하지만 섞여있네. 아, 진짜 하루 종일 공부하고 싶다. 정답. 오. 아까 그 사람이다. 오! 안 열리는데? 뭘까, 이게? 존나 신비로워 보임. 안 나오는데? 거미인가? 그리고 12. 어디서 자꾸 고롱고롱 소리가 나는 거야? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 4, 9, 13. 마이너스 1 아니야? 뭔데? 다리 개수는 아닐 테고. 뭘까? 마이너스 1인데 4.
Rebellion.
진짜 모르겠다. 그냥 다 해볼게. 근데 2가 아 씨발 깜짝이야. 모르겠다. 나중에 알려주겠지 뭔가. 맛있고.
Bravery runs in my family. I've never even cried, even when my brother befriended us.
오. 아, 여기 그 천문학 가르치는 거긴가 보다. 우와! 우와! 여보세요. 응? 응? 게임. 응. 뭔데? 알았어. 응. 응. 깜짝이야. 나 저유령 알아. 이름은 기억 안 나는데. 아무튼. 안녕하세요. 아, 이 사람이 그 사람 아닌가? 목이 달랑달랑한 닉? 씨발, 이게 뭔데? 오! 오. 머리가 돈 마법사라니 너무해. 아, 불쌍해. 아, 불쌍해. 아, 불쌍해. 우! 대박 예뻐. 너무 좋아. 점성술 배우고 싶어. 오! 오. 너무 예뻐. 아, 너무 예뻐. 수업 듣고 싶다. 아, 미친. 아, 너무 좋아. 아, 너무 좋아. 아, 존니 예쁨. 미친 거 아니야? 아, 진짜 구경만 해도 개재밌는데? 너무 예뻐, 너무 예뻐. 나 호그와트에서 살 거야. 얘들아 좀 비켜줄래? 야, 미친. 아, 예쁘다. 아, 너무 마음에 드는 공간이야. 네. 아이고. 말고. 근데 이렇게 많이 안 들었다고? 오. 오. 또 딴 데로 새기 시작했죠? 와.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
너무.
Is that all you've got?
Professor Hecat!
Perhaps you'd be good enough to blast each other to pieces on your own time. I get new students every year, but I only have one Hebridean black skull. It was a token from the Great Poacher Raid of 1878. No doubt you've heard of it. Now, you may be asking yourself how an old woman like me single-handedly took out the largest poacher ring in eastern Wales and lived to boast about it. Knowledge. To the wise, age matters very little. Today we will review a spell that has saved me from death at the hands of dark wizards more times than I care to remember. Levioso.
Levioso? A levitation charm?
Levioso! A surprised opponent is a weak opponent. Care to defend yourself, Master Pruitt? No? One thing I've learned as an unspeakable is the value of simplicity, especially in the heat of battle. Now, let's practice what we've just learned, starting with something small.
성인 때니까 편의점에서 부페를 사서 피크닉이랑 오르나미 씨를 오르나미 씨를 뭘 마시고 그들 다 마셔보는 피크닉을 들어주는 오늘 소고기도 먹고 가브리살도 먹고
잘했어.
회식은 여러 얘기를 하잖아.
Levioso.
네. 다음에 내일
Now, let's try something a little larger.
레비오소랑 윙가르디움 레비오사랑 다른 건가?
Let us begin with a basic cast. See how the dummy deflected your cast? This time, cast Levioso first, then the basic cast. Remember, a surprised opponent is a weak opponent, as Master Pruitt so artfully helped me demonstrate earlier.
놀라긴 하린.
Now, the basic.
Well
done. Very good, but the best way to practice is by dueling. We'll start with you two. Duelists, take your marks.
슬리데린. 말하는 꼬라지 보소.
Levioso, basic cast, and Protego. You may begin.
프로테고가 뭐더라?
그거 아니야? 해리포터에서 제일 처음에 나오는 거.
This should be easy. Good form.
I know.
아, 진짜 이래도 되는 거예요? 잠깐만. 아니, 선생님. 학생을 좀 이렇게 두드려 패도 되는 건가요? 너무 불쌍하다. 아, 그러니까.
Not bad for a beginner. You give as good as you get.
이래도 되는 거임?
I put you on the spot, and you rose to the challenge. Points to Hufflepuff.
Thank you, Professor
Points
Herbert.
to Hufflepuff.
Glad to have the opportunity to practice.
If what I've seen today is any indication, we can expect great things from you. I demand excellence from my students. They are capable of achieving it, and they must achieve it. A classroom duel is one thing, but battling dark wizards, or as ever more likely, goblins, is a different kettle of Grindylows entirely.
그라인들로가 뭔데요?
So, I'd advise you to keep practicing whenever you can. Perhaps Mr. Sallow will have some ideas for you. Again, well done today. I shall reach out soon with additional assignments. All right. That's enough spectacle for one day. Class is dismissed.
If you know the right spells, it's dark wizards that'll fear you, not the other way around.
You drilled Sebastian. He's strong competition. Well done.
아델라이드 너무 좋아.
Nice work.
I enjoyed that.
Well, that duel was quite something. Everyone will be talking about it.
It was certainly good practice.
Practice? It felt more like I was dueling an expert. Sebastian Sallow, by the way. Didn't expect a new student to be so deft with a wand. Then again, perhaps this wasn't your first duel.
I've dueled enough. Consider yourself lucky I held back.
Huh, fair enough. You owe me an honest duel when you aren't. You know, you might be a perfect fit for a certain exclusive, unsanctioned dueling organization.
아니, 별로 그런 걸 들어가고 싶진 않아.
Unsanctioned? I don't know. School rules are in place for a reason.
Yes, to keep students in the dark. So many things we're deemed unprepared to know. If you want to get the most out of your time at Hogwarts,
뭔 소리야?
you're going to need to break the rules now and then. Whether it's joining a secret dueling club, or sneaking into the restricted section of the library, you just have to be clever enough not to get caught.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll keep that in mind.
Good. Pleasure chatting with you. I'm sure I'll see you soon. Perhaps somewhere unsanctioned. We'll see if your performance today was sheer luck or actual skill. Look for Luke and Brattleby near the clock tower entrance, if you're interested. Till next time.
Oh, I'm not much for dueling. I prefer to keep things friendly.
나도. 와, 근데 크긴 하다.
I'd hate to face Professor Hecat in a duel.
배부른 거 봐.
That youngun's now a teacher herself. It's a wonder she's not gobbled up by her own fanged geranium.
모양.
What about the room, Professor?
I was thinking the same thing, Deke. Perhaps you could help.
Oh, excuse, Deke.
Ah, there you are. I trust your first classes went well?
They did, Professor.
I heard as much from Professors Hecat and Ronan. Seems Professor Fig taught you quite a bit before you arrived. I'd wager there's a good deal more to your travels here than what you've told me. Isn't there?
Have you and Professor Fig not discussed my training?
He continues to be reticent about the details, mentioning only a few spells. Revelio, was it? And Lumos?
That's correct, Professor.
I see. Like trying to get a sonnet from a streeler. Regardless, you must continue to build upon what you've learned. In that regard, I've asked your professors to help hasten your progress with some extra assignments.
Professor Ronan did mention something about that.
In fact, Professor Ronan will meet you outside momentarily to assign your first one. Now, regarding the trip to Hogsmeade I mentioned earlier, we've arranged to replace the supplies lost on your way here, including seeds, potion recipes, and spellcrafts.
Thank you, Professor.
And Mr. Ollivander will connect you with the perfect
신난다.
wand. You've managed your classes well with a borrowed wand, but you'll find the magic you cast with your own wand to be far superior.
I'm eager to get to Hogsmeade.
Very well. I'd like you to make your first visit to the village with a classmate. Help you get your bearings. Perhaps Sebastian Sallow or Natsai Onai. I've noticed you spending time with them.
I'd like to go with Natty.
Excellent choice. Miss Onai is one of our most talented students. And she knows the area. She'll keep you well clear of any of Victor Rookwood's undesirables en route.
Rookwood?
A rather unsavory local. Best to avoid him and his associates, including his right-hand
왜 이렇게 만날 것 같지?
Theophilus Harlow, if you can. Once you've finished Professor Ronan's assignment, your friend will meet you at the castle doors. No time to waste. The sooner you complete your work, the sooner you can enjoy a butterbeer at the Three Broomsticks.
바타비야. 여기가 교감실인가 봐. 이렇게 막 휘비고 다녀도 뭐라 하지 않는 게 너무 좋군. 그렇군요. 오! 이거 선생님 돈 아님? 이거 선생님 돈 세비어도 되는 거냐? 이런 고얀
Do you find it hard to get the right consistency?
Ah, there you are.
You have a new spell to teach me, Professor?
Indeed I do, and an exceedingly useful one at that. The mending charm, Reparo. Fixes things right up, makes a broken object good as new
다리
in a
고칠
blink
때
of an
쓴
eye.
거다.
It seems as if that might come in handy.
More
존나
frequently
요용.
than one would imagine. As Professor Weasley mentioned, I am not the only one who will be teaching you spells outside of class in an effort to catch you up with your peers. A
친절하시네요.
number of your professors have agreed to do so as well, but first, each shall ask that you complete a few preliminary tasks to hone your magic. I have arranged some for today. See them through and then report back to me. We will have you casting Reparo in no time.
Why must I first complete tasks to learn Reparo?
No lesson or lecture can compare to first-hand experience, and these tasks should provide you with just that. Such experience is invaluable when mastering any new bit of magic.
I'll start on the task right away, Professor.
아, 날아다니는 페이지가 그거였구나. 이제 주울 수 있게
This is
되겠지?
the right area. I wonder where the flying page is.
아씨오 쓰면 되지 않을까? 이건 뭐임? 뭐임?
Revelia.
뭐임?
Lumos.
뭐임? 오! 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 개 재밌어. 오, 개 재밌어. 내가 해냄. 진짜 재밌다. 게임 개 잘 만들었는데.
A flying page must be around here somewhere.
저기.
Brilliant.
그렇지.
If only a new student was helping.
개 재밌어.
I trust the preliminary tasks were
I completed the assignments, Professor.
marvelous. You clearly know your way around basic charms. Let us give the old mending charm a try then, shall we?
좋아요.
Remember to be deliberate in your enunciation and movements. I want to see some vigor. Now, wand at the ready.
Yes, sir.
Remember, your wand is a conduit of your magic.
레파로. 오.
That's it. Very good. If you would like to practice mending something, have a go with that broken statue in the alcove by the water. It allegedly symbolized heart.
아, 미친.
Perhaps a jilted lover thought it too accurate and lashed out.
개 웃기네. 자, 뭘까나?
Nicely done. Works like a charm.
오. 너무 슬퍼 보여. 안녕? 너 걔 아니니? 맞는 것 같은데. 내 친구. 가버렸어. 개꿀잼. 상자가 어딨지?
Rebellion.
어디 안에 어디 갔어? 이거 무슨 뜻인지 알고 싶어. 언젠가 알려주겠지?
My older sisters taught me everything I need to know about Hogwarts before I was taught in the past.
상자 위에 있나 보다. 우와. 예쁘다.
Can't somebody let me copy their potions homework? I'm at least moderately good at charms, and I promise I'll let you copy mine.
I'd like to see your parents' faces when they see your marks at the end of term. Perhaps you should work on your polyjuice potion so you can pay them a visit as sharp and live.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included.
총.
Revelio.
우와. 신기해. 안녕하세요.
I think I'll go for a quick swim from my broom
My sister organized.
정말 재미있고.
Looking for me?
응.
Rebellion.
이래도 되는 거냐고. 개 웃기네. 아, 1등 스카프. 예쁘다. 안 예쁜데? 마법수장을 가지고 있지 않대. 안 예쁜데? 아, 진짜 안 예뻐. 아, 미친 거 아니야? 투영시급. 아, 진짜 좆꿀인데 이걸 꼭 껴야 할까?
Natty, I hope I haven't kept you waiting long.
Not at all. Professor Weasley tells me that you need to go to Hogsmeade. You must be eager to have your own things again. And to see the village.
I've been looking forward to it.
Good. Shall we set off? I intend to give you a first-rate Hogsmeade experience. I was glad Professor Weasley asked me to accompany you.
Really?
Yes. I had planned to extend an invitation to you myself.
나도
I
좋아.
thought you might enjoy a butterbeer in the village. The timing of Professor Weasley's owl was perfect.
오. 아, 저쪽이 그건가 보다. 키디치 경기장인가 보다. 즐거워.
I cannot tell you how nice it is to breathe fresh air after being cooped up in ancient rooms. Grave mistake to take it as an elective class, believe me.
I believe you.
Though I suppose you would not really call it elective when your mother was the one who elected that you take
너무
it.
예뻐, 너무 예뻐. 너무 예뻐, 느티. 여기 최고야.
Hogsmeade is beautiful this time of year.
벌써 아름다운데?
Everyone will tell you to visit at Christmas. But that's one of the few times of year I would rather be indoors.
크리스마스 때 진짜 예쁘겠다.
Oh, I do not mind the cold so much, but it has taken some getting used to. I did not grow up around snow.
우와.
Oh, wait, over here. I often spot lacewing flies in this area.
Oh, what's so special about them?
They are interesting to look at. But
오.
if you student, you can also use them in potion making.
오. 넌 천재야. 아, 귀여워. 우와. 망토. 내 티 망토 왜 저래?
Hippogriffs. I wonder if something startled them. I heard rumors that hippogriffs had been spotted nearby.
쩐다.
You think Poppy's already seen the hippogriffs?
Absolutely.
Likely already named.
That's the Forbidden Forest on the left. It's off limits to students, as the name implies.
금지된
Why is
숲.
it off limits?
The professors claim it is too dangerous. Calling it forbidden
내 말이.
only makes it more alluring. Ah, there's Hogsmeade over the crest. Past that
Oh.
ruin.
오. 진짜 이뻐.
I would spend all of my time exploring if I
나도.
could.
I confess, I was surprised when Professor Weasley mentioned that you knew the area.
나랑 잘
since you're
통하는구나.
relatively new here.
She said that? She knows more about me than I had thought. I will say, while I certainly learn a great deal in class, much can be gleaned outside of the castle walls.
너무 예쁘다,
How are you
진짜.
settling in? I remember the weeks that followed my arrival feeling quite strange. Everything was so
Like
new and unfamiliar.
I'm getting used to things. What about you? Do you finally feel settled?
I still
데이트하는 것
miss my
같다.
homeland, but it is beautiful here too. And getting out of the castle and exploring helped me to adjust quite a bit. Hogwarts has become something of a home now, I would say. Hopefully it will for you too. Mr. Moon! He is the Hogwarts caretaker. Looks a bit worse for wear. Hello, Mr. Moon. Have you met our new fifth year?
조금이 아닌 것 같은데?
You might want to turn back, Miss Onai. Turn and run.
Is
왜요?
everything all right, sir?
Oh, it looked right at me. Eyes big as saucers.
What did Mr. Moon?
점심 먹고?
Ugly and airy.
점심 먹고?
점심 먹고 나갈 거야?
I shall be at the
아니면
castle.
나가서 점심 먹어?
Good luck to both of you.
Poor Mr. Moon. A demiguise.
점심 먹고.
I think he had too much fun in the village. I will say that I have never seen him in such a state. Nearly there. There is much to see outside of the castle walls, not just Hogsmeade. I am happy to explore whenever you'd like. You know what they are about goblins and such. It might be nice to have a friend with you.
I'll keep that in mind, Natty. Thank you.
응. 진짜 슈퍼 갓겜. 우, 호그와트. 메띠.
되게 이런 네이밍 가지고 있으면 네이밍만 믿고 대충 만들 것 같다는 선입견 있잖아.
근데 그래서 지금까지의 해포겜들이 다 그래서 망했던 건데 얘는 진짜 어금니 꽉 깨물고 만든 듯. 와 먹었습니다. 대박. 아 반반 고양이 있어. 귀여워.
I could not choose a favorite shop here. It changes with every visit.
크리스마스 때 진짜 이쁘겠다.
I can tell you that you are certain to find everything you need in Hogsmeade.
벌써 크리스마스가 기대돼. 방금 입학했는데.
Professor Weasley said that you need to get potion recipes, spellcraft, some seeds, and...
a new wand.
Of course! You will enjoy Mr. Ollivander, and I am keen to see what you will do with a wand of your own. You should be able to collect everything you need and still have time to explore a little as well. Experience Hogsmeade at your own pace. We can meet up in the town circle when you are finished.
좋아.
Enjoy yourself. I will see you soon.
와우. 일단 하나하나 들어가 보면서 봐야지. 오늘 여기까지 할까? 내일을 위해서.